And TV's Noah.
We're here at the American Gaming Expo in Philly. Huge
event, big turnout, lots of things going on.
Absolutely.
Very loud in general.
And filled. Like
Filled
it is packed. You see all these people going behind us. You can barely move out here. It is soaked up the East Coast supply of chess club champions, tech support guys, and Asians.
You know, that's a bit offensive.
What part?
Well, you're forgetting about your frat boys who are here to play Halo. You're forgetting about your musicians and artsy people who are here for their rock band and their Guitar Hero. You forget about our dancers here to play Dance Dance Revolution.
It's a who's who of people not having sex.
Exactly.
This may be the safest place in Philadelphia after dark for a woman.
Yeah, I would have to say that. And even if we did try to make an advance, it's all they have to do is outrun them.
We're very out of shape people.
Out of shape people here at the convention. So let's take a look and see what we can dig up here. So what's your name?
I'm Zachary Cohen.
And what are you doing here today?
I'm a high school or college mentor with a high school robotics team from Lower Merion High School. We're just here today demonstrating the robotics to young kids, let them experience it, see what it's all about.
So did you build these robots yourself?
Yes, we did. This one right here, we built for a very large competition. It's multi-$1,000 robots, very hard to build. But we only had 6 weeks to build that entire thing. And then those ones right there are just little demonstration bots that we use so that we can show it to young kids. But we build larger ones that are about 2 feet by 2 feet of these for another competition.
Best in robotics here. We have this.
What is this?
They're robots.
Why are they letting children near it?
I don't know. Because, well, its job apparently is to pick up that big red ball and then move it around and then drop it to pick it up again.
And wheels, and it's gonna throw that at a kid. We need to
Quite
find out what's
possibly.
going on here.
And then we have Miss Daisy, which is the it's like a really advanced Mr. Bucket. You just throw the balls in and then it shoots them back out.
We don't need an intelligent Mr. Bucket running around.
I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one.
Can you come here?
Yeah, can you come talk to us about the?
What's going on here?
What is going on here? It's called the First Robotics Competition. It's a high school challenge. What they do is they design a different game every year, and then teams across the world have to build a robot based on that challenge.
Do you cover the safety concerns about robots turning against people?
Well, some of our kids bring that up sometimes, but
it's very concerned. They're bigger than me.
yeah, they're about 130 pounds. They go about 10 feet per second. So that's a big
ouch. I can't run that fast.
Yeah.
What are you doing to prevent robot steroids?
Robot steroids? I don't know anything about robot steroids. But if you can get me some,
We're
I have
busting
some
this
robots
story
back here
right
that might
open.
be interested, you know?
Being trained to throw coconuts at people.
No, they're not being trained to throw coconuts at people, but they can throw objects. If you get hit with a 10-pound ball going about 10 feet per second, that's a big ouch too.
I feel threatened standing next to them right now. So if anybody doesn't know what the 501st is, can you tell them?
Absolutely. The 501st is an international Star Wars costuming group, only Imperial costumes. We really try to focus a lot of our attention on doing a lot of charity work and other public events for people.
How do you feel? A lot of people say Hoth was the downfall of the 501st, and really they went down after that. Do you have an opinion on that, or?
Well, since I was still stuck on Tatooine in a real big desert storm, I really can't comment on that.
No, you weren't around for Hoth? No. I heard it was pretty bad. It went bad.
That's what I've been told.
Any plans on a new Death Star?
Right now we're working on a third one, but that's all confidential right now.
What are you guys doing here?
Right now we're just spreading the love, spreading the giggles.
It's an odd goal for a stormtrooper, I think, but...
Well, really, when you look at it, we're actually the good guys.
Misunderstood, maybe?
A little misunderstood.
All right. Thanks.
No problem.
All right, so we're here with Adrian from Islands Officials, and he worked on We Love Cake. What did you do for it again? I'm sorry?
I'm a product manager, so it means I oversee the development of it, see what the team's doing, make sure that the art assets and the programming and everything's like coming together fine, and I report back to the producer who talks about it to our publisher.
All right, well, tell us a little bit about We Love Cake.
How much does it actually involve with cake?
Actually, well, cake, it involves a lot of cake, but not the food type. Cake is actually a person. The idea of the game is that two kids are trying to save their best friend, Cake, from a robot aristocracy.
I see, and how are they going to go about in doing this?
They are going to go shooting a lot. They're going to be shooting a lot of robots like Contra or Metal Slug or games like that.
Very nice. Are you aware that the cake is a lie?
No, well, our cake is actually built on lies.
So it's many lies in this game.
Well, kinda, yes. Our engine that we're using to develop is called Lies. The idea was that we were going to say that our games were built on lies, and this all happened like a year before Portal was out.
So this worked out great for you.
Yes, it did. I mean, what game would I rather be associated with than Portal?
Very true. So what separates this game from any other game? What's different?
Goth girls, the girls that go to see the nerdcore rapper with the geeked out flow at the show. You can see the black lace on parade. I met 100 dozen of them. Hello, I was wondering how goth is my frock. I got this thing for horror movies and low rock.
The Suicide Girls, right? For anybody that doesn't know, what is the Suicide Girls?
Suicide Girls are the girls that committed social suicide in high school. We were the weirdos, we're the freaks, we're the girls with the tattoos and the piercings. We're counterculture, we're the real people. We're redefining beauty.
Ironically, though, you'd say you're really popular now?
The site, it's a website, and it has grown. And similar, as you said, you guys are like a MySpace for video gamers. Yeah, we're very similar. We're more like a MySpace for people who are cool. Like naked girls. Yeah, people like the real people. You know what I mean? Not like the little 13-year-old girls that are like, oh my God, blah blah blah.
What are you guys doing here?
Well, you know, who else wants to look?
Well, I feel like it's not right. Like, basically, you're here displaying things that nerds will never be able to interact with.
That's the point. They totally can interact. But they can.
They absolutely can. I met my husband at a comic book store. Nerds can get us.
Can they interact like, on the site, or is that like a no-no?
They can email us.
So if they watch this and they want to go on the site, they can actually...
Absolutely. They can email us. They can, every single one of us. There's
Do you guys have sites? Can you tell them?
No, it's one site. Your name? Porphyrio. I'm Karma.
I'm Suri.
I'm Noah still.
Person, patent leather, held in fishnet glove.
Yes, I am.
So you've been retired for a while, right? No.
Oh yeah, since the 90s.
Yeah. So the Negaverse is no longer an issue.
Oh, actually they are. They are afoot, but I've been doing such a good job that nobody's heard
While
from
retired,
them. Yeah.
or just when you were?
Oh no, I'm still doing.
So when you said you were
fighting
retired, you were
evil.
lying.
Well, we have to keep it on the lowdown.
You still talk to Queen Beryl at all?
Oh no.
No?
No. I don't keep in contact.
What about
with...
the other scouts? I noticed Mars is not here.
Oh, well, I'm kind of on my own today. I
Yeah?
thought I'd take a weekend in Philly, so I left.
Do you know Mars? Like, could I give her phone number at all? Is that possible?
Actually, she's with Chad, so you're out of luck.
The hippie guy?
Yeah. Sorry about that. But you
Is
can
it
get
weird?
Jupiter.
Is it weird seeing guys that when you were on the TV, when they were like 14, they had crushes on you, and now they're creepy and 25?
No, it's okay. It's endearing. It's
Is
cute.
it?
Yeah.
I'd be weirded out if guys had crushes on me. But
Well,
I guess
yeah, that'd be a different thing altogether.
All right.
So we're here at the RetroCon part of the Gaming Expo. This part has everything from old video
They
games.
actually have a museum inside of old gaming things from Dreamcast, not that old, but Nintendo, the Atari, Power Glove.
Oh, I love the Power Glove. It's so bad. They have a ColecoVision in there. They have an Intellivision set up to play.
Rob the robot is actually in there, answering questions, I think.
Yeah, it's an amazing site. They had an N-Gage in there, which I thought they were all burned.
They got rid of them. They're buried in a big pit with the Star Wars Christmas.
Yes, they have a Color a Dinosaur NES game signed by one Tommy Tallarico just for $75.
That's so cheap.
It's a steal. It should be a crime.
Let me borrow $75.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.